Hey, this is Tracy from Auntie's Cakery. When I first started decorating, I wasn't sure if modeling chocolate could be made out of candy melts. So I searched online. Most said to use a higher quality of chocolate because candy melts have such a high wax content. But being me, I tried it anyway. I found a few tips and tricks to make a beautiful, smooth, and lovely modeling chocolate out of candy melts, and I'm going to share those tips with you. In this case, I'm using black. It comes in a 10-ounce package. I also have some light corn syrup here. And because this is only a 10-ounce package, I'm using just shy of a quarter cup. If, however, you were using a 12-ounce package, you would fill the quarter cup all the way full, and sometimes I'd even add a little extra. Pour the whole package into a microwave-safe bowl, and 30 seconds at a time, I warm it till it's nice and melted. I also warm up my corn syrup, just till it's lukewarm, not hot. Pour that warm corn syrup into the warm chocolate and gently stir it up. I've read from a few different sources that you don't want to over-stir it. Which comes to my first important tip. I do want to over-stir this, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. At this point, I've stirred just enough to incorporate the two ingredients. Some might say it is ready to set aside and use tomorrow, but I say, There's one more thing I do to make it extra smooth. But first, I'm going to pull a portion out just to show you the difference between the two. What I do next is probably surprising to most folks. With my gloved up hands, I'll grab that beautiful clump of chocolatey goo and I will over-stir it, overwork it, play with it. However you want to call it, I'm going to overdo it. And as I do this, the warmth of my hands is going to start melting all that wax within the chocolate. And pretty soon you'll start to see drips of wax go into the bowl. There it goes. Don't worry, this is not chocolate. It is 100% colored wax. I know. I tasted it once after it was dry. I'll squish it and squeeze it until I can't hardly get any more wax out. Plus, I love to play with this stuff. It reminds me of playing with Play-Doh when I was little. And already you can see that the chocolate is starting to smooth out. Oh, I love how this feels. It's so smooth and soft. Now that I've got most of the wax out, I'm going to wrap it up and let it sit overnight, or at least for several hours. I find that it cools down a little faster if I smash it like a pancake instead of leaving it in a clump. And now it's the next day. Boy, that time went fast. So here's the portion I took out before squeezing all the wax out. I just want to show you what it looks like just after I unwrap it. You can see on the edge here that the wax has built up right on that edge. You could get away with cutting that off and not having so many chunks, but it's still not as smooth as this one. No wax whatsoever. Beautiful. At this point, the chocolate is pretty hard. You can try to break it apart and mold it with your hands, hoping that the warmth of your hands will make it soft. But I just pop this piece into the microwave for just a couple seconds, 2 or 3 seconds, and it softens up right quick. If you make white modeling chocolate, you can color it. Just use some gel food color. Modeling chocolate is a wonderful medium. You can make 3D figures, 2D figures, even stripes and polka dots for a cake. I hope you learned something in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hey, do you have a question specifically for me? It would be my pleasure to answer you the best I can with the knowledge I have. So down in the description box, you will find a link where you can ask me your questions and I will answer you in a video just like this. Just me and you, one-on-one. So go ahead and click that, ask me your questions. I'm really excited to help you learn more. Bye.